Hi, welcome to Utah Virtual Academy. If you're watching this video, you're new to my class and you're new to the school. This short video will help you get started in a great way and give you all the tools you need to have a very successful start at our school. I've directed you to my class website. I use this to communicate all kinds of information to new learning coaches and to learning coaches that are returning. Go here often. I'll update it and have anything that I talk about with you on the phone or in a K-mail will be located here. You can see that I've got my contact information here at the top, and there's some tabs. There's the home tab, which is what we're on now, the newly enrolled students, which we will look at in a minute, language arts, math, science, and history. We'll talk about those a little bit later on. So let's just look at the home page for a moment. I'm going to put announcements here that really relate to students. It's something that they're going to be able to read or you're going to be able to read with them to get them coming to the website and feeling like this is their class website. You can see that the Welcome to School message is up right now, and it will be until the end of this week. But this is going to change, so come back often and take a look. Another helpful part of the home page is the calendar. This will have the school calendar on it, and it will show events that are happening. There's nothing actually scheduled for today, but this is going to change, so you'll want to make sure and keep up on this calendar and keep checking it. You can view it in different ways. You can see it a day view, you can see it a week at a time, month, by the year, or just by events. So you can choose how you want to view this calendar. I've also included a printable UTVA calendar here, so you can click on this link and print it out and have a hard copy if that's the way you'd like to have it. This gives information about all of the Blackboard sessions. So these are the sessions that you come to my Blackboard room and I teach your student in my class. We have large group Class Connect sessions, which right now are scheduled for Tuesday from 9 to 10 a.m. and you'll see it on your OLS Class Connect. All you have to do is click on and you'll be in the room. And we're going to have different themes for what we're going to do during the month, so that you can kind of look at it and say, well, that looks interesting. What is school about? And what's that theme? And what is Mrs. Boothe going to do with that? So that will be a session that you can come to every Tuesday if you want, your student, and you can join me in my Blackboard room. I also have office hours. These are scheduled hours that you can just join me in my Blackboard room to actually discuss pretty much anything. So if you're having challenges with the curriculum, maybe you're having challenges with your schedule, maybe you just want to come in and show me the amazing thing that your student has learned or can do, these are the times when I am available, just sitting in my Blackboard room waiting for you to join me. So no need to schedule it. Just look at this schedule and say, hey, Monday, Mrs. Boothe, it's 1:30 and I want to talk to her. You can jump in my Blackboard room and we can have a talk. This doesn't mean that you can't ever K-mail me or email me or call me at any time when you need help. We also have another thing called Small Group Class Connect sessions. These are on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and they're by invitation. This is specifically for students that I've identified through assessment that are having challenges that need to meet with me a little bit more often than the large group or the office hours. And this invitation will appear on their Class Connect, so they'll know what day and what time, and that will be pre-scheduled with you. But those take place on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Let's go back up to the top and click on another important tab, and this one's the Newly Enrolled Students tab. If you'll look, I've started this off with a blog, and I'm going to be posting at least weekly different things about questions that I see that are coming up with learning coaches that are starting, because this is the Newly Enrolled Students tab. This is for people that have never been to our school or for people that need a little review that have been to our school in the past. So look at the blog, click on more to see more of the conversation and to look at the comments. These are all very helpful to new learning coaches. You can also get the RSS feed, which would notify you when there's a new post. You can click on the archives to read old posts, and then you can click on categories. These are all just in general right now, but these categories will build over time. For new learning coaches, there's 2 spots on this tab that are really important, and I've labeled them important links and important info. You can see that K5 at Utah Virtual has its own orientation site. This is all the information you need in 10 easy steps to get started as a new learning coach. This is a link, so you would click on it and it will take you to that orientation site. This is also an important site. It's called the K-12 support site. So while this orientation site is unique to Utah Virtual Academy, this K-12 support site is very helpful for you for any of your questions having to do with K-12, like your online curriculum, your materials, your computer, any kind of technical issues that you have. All of that information will be located here. And these links are permanent, so you can always come to my class website and click on them. If you're thinking, I know there was some place that had information on getting support, you know it's going to be located here on my class website. The last thing that's on here is a learning style survey. When your student first starts at the school, because it's very challenging for me to sometimes picture what's going on or understand what it is you are doing and they are doing in your home, this learning style survey really helps me get a picture of your student and how they work. It will help in the future, and I will refer to it often when we have discussions. If you're having challenges in your schooling experience, if your student is having challenges, knowing their learning style is going to help me direct what you need to do as a learning coach. So I would ask that you click on that and complete that as soon as you are able to. Okay, important info. So these are all links. Important info are documents. And the Welcome to School document has all of the contact information that you will need for tech support, for regular K-12 support. The orientation sites links are all on there, and my contact information is there. So this would be a good document to click on and print and just have it right there in your learning area, available to you whenever you need it. We will have other short tutorials on the rest of these tabs in the future. For right now, it would be great if you always made time to come and visit Mrs. Booth's home page and use the newly enrolled student page to help you get through these first few weeks of school. Thanks, and I'll talk to you again soon.